Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm down here at United Community Bank in beautiful downtown Frazee with Brittany Wake. Hi, Brittany. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm tremendous. You know, the sun's out. We're into fall quite a ways. A lot of the leaves have tried to leave. We still have some orange, a lot of yellow.
Yes.
and it's getting to be Halloween.
Yes, it is. It is.
And so this year, we're going to be doing a trick-or-treat parade.
We will. It'll be downtown Frazee. Lineup starts at 3:30 down at the practice football field, and the parade starts at 4.
Okay, and so the practice football field is over by the elementary school off of 5th?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And County Highway 29 over there. So, in the past, we used to do what we called trunk or treat, where we would have it out in the parking lot, and the kids would come.
Oh, yeah.
And before that, we used to do a big thing at the event center where we had games and everything. But a lot of the people that helped us with that are no longer with us.
Yep.
Unfortunately. It just as we were talking about your grandfather, so times change and we adjust. And so last year was the first year of the parade.
Yes, it was. Yep.
And we had a good time.
It was. I heard it was a great hit, and a lot of kids loved it. Parents loved it.
And the snow had mostly melted from the 7 inches we got on the 20th of October.
Yes.
So that hasn't happened yet this year.
No.
So we'll see how that goes. But and so so. How did you get involved in this?
Well, I actually have been here for 4 years now, so I just kind of work your way in, and you get the community involvement, and you just work together and make it great.
And the other ones are busy today.
Yeah, they are.
And so we're going to line up at 3:30.
Yep.
And the parade's going to start at 4. And who do they need to contact?
They need to contact Lene Creechy. She works here. She's a loan officer. You can reach her at her work phone number, which is 346-9756.
And that's 218 area code?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And, so are you going to be dressing up?
I don't know. I might have to.
I know my 4-year-old granddaughter came by a couple weeks ago to see me. And she was all decorated up and she had these little things, and she says, "Pop, I'm going as a vampire." It's going to be Halloween. Are you going to have candy for me? And it was my birthday, so she comes in, and my son-in-law called me. He says she's got a couple of cake pops, and one is for her, and she's been giving me static. She wanted to eat one of those things, and I told her she couldn't have one unless you said it was okay she could have one. So she comes running into the house. My daughter is barely out of the vehicle, and the kid's already out of the car seat and in the house. And she says, "Pop, one of these is for you and the other is for me, and we've got to eat them right now." And as she's trying to get it open, she says, "Happy birthday." So it's interesting dealing with kids, and especially when we're going to have so many of them here on the parade.
Yeah, so hopefully it's a good hit. Costumes are strongly encouraged. Adults, kids, and everyone. So.
And it's going to be early enough, but still, if any reflective material for your kids always helps, especially, with people driving by throwing candy out.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it. Once again, this will be Sunday, October 31st. 3:30 lineup up at the practice field by the elementary school off of 5th Street, northeast, I believe. We don't sit right with the world here at Frazee. We're on a bend. And I really appreciate you being on the program.
Yeah, thank you very much.
and helping us out here.
Thank you very much.
So come on down to Frazee. See all the kids and see what the parade's doing. Come down, bring something yourself to get in the parade. And we will see you in just a minute with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm still here at UCB in Frazee. And we have Karlene Negen and Rita Stelzer from the Frazee Lions Club. And we're talking about a craft and vendor show. It's going to happen October 30th.
Yes, this next Saturday we are having a craft and vendor show over at the elementary school here in Frazee, and that will run from 10 until 3 p.m. So we have many vendors this year. I believe, Karlene,
We have reached 60.
So-
and that's what
Wow.
our full booths are. So we are completely full. So this is awesome this year. And it's our 43rd. And we've been doing the craft fair here now for 5 years. We took it over from the Sugar and Spice that did it for
they did it many years.
Yeah.
many years. So it's a tradition that keeps going on in Frazee, and it brings people to Frazee. We have wonderful food, wonderful vendors that are so proud to show what they have done. Crafters also. They have been calling, and now with the COVID, we got the release from the school, we can have it. And speaking of that with the COVID, we do really encourage wearing the masks. We have sanitations all around because we need to keep our children safe also because we are in the school. So keep that in mind, please. We will have masks available if you don't have one.
Well, and the thing is, I know that the COVID's on the rise again in the county, and, it's taken a long time for it to kind of catch up with us again as compared to different parts of the country. A couple months ago, Texas was experiencing major issues, and Florida and some of the other ones. And so, it's better to be safe than sorry. I know I had it here this last spring, and it just knocked me down, and I'm just, it burnt all the muscle out of me. And I don't want to go through that again.
No,
So, and I don't wish it on anybody else.
Right. And we do have lunch available. We're doing our very yummy sloppy joes again and our turkey pulled sandwiches, courtesy of Jill Mickelson. They're absolutely delicious.
They are, and she actually makes the buns herself too.
Yes,
So I
these are
mean
homemade buns.
that's a treat as well.
Yeah. And so come and do your shopping. They're saying on TV, do your holiday shopping early. Come here to Frazee to the craft fair and vendor show. We have mittens, we have food, we have jewelry, Christmas decorations, and it's just a wonderful array of crafters that we have here this year. It's very, very nice. And our Lions group is serving the lunch. We're doing our part in Frazee to keep Frazee going and bringing people to town. And we also have shops downtown that are going to be open. So shop in Frazee also.
Yeah, well, I think October 30th is going. This whole weekend is going to be interesting because the next day we've got the Halloween parade.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
But this has always been a good venue here, and it was too bad we couldn't have it last year. But it's a major thing for me to go to because I can get a lot of the things that I can't find anyplace else unless I
Yes.
put on many miles and many steps, and it's all in one spot.
Yes.
And I bought quilts there, I bought scarves, I bought sweaters, I bought mittens,
Yes.
caps.
Yep.
I bought knickknacks and paintings and prints.
Yeah, we have lots of
And
painters
food.
here this year. Yes, and food. And we have the bagels and all the homemade breads and cookies and bars. Yeah, it's very nice. And as a bonus, the last door going out is pies.
Ooh.
And Sharon does a beautiful job with her pies, so you don't have to worry about it getting smashed shopping.
Well, and I think the vendors as well. They're very excited to be able to be active into coming to shows again. I'm sure that they are going to have a lot of stock with them, so there'll be a lot of items that can be purchased that day. And we also have another special thing that we are doing. We have a quilt that we will be raffling, and that is from some of the local quilters. So please buy a raffle ticket for that. All the proceeds, of course, go to our local youth and our local organizations here.
Yes.
Well, I really
thank you.
appreciate you ladies being on the program, and I appreciate the club and you all doing this, because it is a great thing, and all that the Lions Club does for the community.
Yes.
I mean, you guys put out a lot of money to a lot of things.
Yep, we do. We believe in Frazee, and we believe in our youth. We believe in our town, and yep, it all goes back.
So remember, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor. The next person you wave at could be your next best friend, and we'll see you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.